Sketch Vision Entertainment presents a new fantasy anime story series by Skyly.
Keno, the Spirit Warrior, Season 1. Episode 1. The Awakening. Deep in the mystical land of Akio, lies a village that is protected by a powerful warrior named Keno. Keno, an orphan who was raised by the village elders, possessed extraordinary abilities that made him the chosen one to safeguard the village from evil forces. It was believed that Keno was blessed by the spirits of the land and was the reincarnation of a great spirit warrior who once protected the village with his life. With this divine connection, Keno proved to be a great warrior, defeating all the enemies that threatened the peace of the village. On a peaceful day in Akio, Keno was meditating on a remote hilltop, deep in concentration. Suddenly, he was awoken by a strange sensation. It felt like a warning from the spirits, a sign of imminent danger. Keno quickly finished his meditation and made his way back to the village. To his shock, he saw smoke rising from his village and heard fierce cries and screams. As he approached the village, Keno swiftly climbed a tall tree to get a better view of the situation. He saw that the village was under attack by an army of brutal barbarians. They were armed with deadly weapons and their leader, a sorcerer who wielded dark magic, was casting spells that were weakening the villagers. Without wasting any time, Keno swiftly jumped down from the tree and ran towards the village. He could feel the anger building up inside him, and his eyes were blazing with determination. As he reached the village, he saw that the villagers were fighting for their lives, but they were no match for the fierce barbarians. Keno knew he had to act fast. With great power and agility, Keno fought off the barbarians one by one. His martial arts movements were swift and precise, and his energy was fueled by his connection with the spirits. The villagers were in awe as they watched Keno take down the enemies with ease. As Keno was battling the sorcerer, the sky turned dark, and a fierce wind blew. This was a sign that the sorcerer was tapping into dark magic. But Keno was not afraid. In fact, he was fueled by the challenge, and with a powerful blast of energy from his palms, he finally defeated the sorcerer and put an end to the attack. The villagers were grateful and hailed Keno as their savior. But Keno knew that this was only the beginning, that there would be more enemies to come. And he was ready to face them all, for he was the chosen one, the spirit warrior of Akio. As the villagers celebrated their victory, Keno retreated to his favorite spot, the hilltop where he meditated. He sat in silence, reflecting on the events that unfolded and the path that lay ahead. He knew that the spirits had awakened a new power within him and that he was destined for greater things. Keno had a feeling that this was just the first step towards a greater mission, one that would test his abilities and his strength. But he was ready, for he was Keno, the spirit warrior, and nothing could stand in his way. With the threat of evil forces looming, the journey of Keno had just begun. Little did he know that this was just the start of a great adventure that would test his strength, courage, and spirit. Tuned in every Saturday to see what happens on the next episode of Keno, the Spirit Warrior.